What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Danny, and I got Mr.
The rival, you already know.
We got a special guest today, man. The man himself, Dan Jones, in the building.
Yes, sir.
This guy.
Yeah, we back with another amazing episode, man. And we noticed that y'all been tuned in, and we're glad to have you guys here with us. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that post notification bell, engage with us in the comment section as well if y'all like everything that we're doing on this channel, man. But we got an amazing discussion, something amazing to talk about today, man. James, you want to introduce it?
Fatherhood, man. Fatherhood.
Yes, sir.
That's the
We
topic.
talking about I'm not a father yet, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, he's really working on it.
Practice makes
Makes
perfect.
perfect progress.
Let's get it. So we're about to go ahead and discuss fatherhood, man. So number one question, man, I just gotta ask for you, Mr. Jones, like, what is it like being a father, man?
Well, honestly, it's challenging,
Yeah.
but it's a
Come
blessing.
closer.
It's challenging, but it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 kids. I got 1 boy, 4 girls.
Wow.
So I got the best of both worlds. So
Hey.
it's definitely it's a good feeling, man. Like sometimes when I'm at work, I think about like, dang, when I get off, I get to kick it with my kids. Like
Right.
that's cool.
That's awesome.
That'd be my peace of mind. Like but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Facts, man.
All right, same goes for
Blessings.
you, James. Like, what about you? Like, when it comes to like fatherhood and stuff, like, what do you appreciate about it?
Just the love, man. I got 4 kids myself. I don't think I'm having no more. I don't know. Let God do his thing, but
Yeah.
I mean, just the love, man. I appreciate that, man. Sometimes you be having the worst day, man. Just them alone coming and hug you and all that, man. They are my world, man. I mean, and I know you don't got no kids, man.
Not yet. But like, I have a little sister.
Facts.
And in a way, like, I feel like I'm a father figure in her life, so
True.
I can understand everything. Even though it's like she's not with me 24/7 and stuff like that, but like, I have like some sort of a father figure in her life, so I understand it. Until I have my own, I won't like truly understand it until I have my own.
Facts.
But yeah. I'm on my way to working on it, like I stated. But all right, man, I got a question for you guys. Like you growing up, Devin. Like, explain to me like what it was like with you, like like the relationship with your father and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Explain some of the stuff like that you learned from him, or that you wish you could have learned from him to apply towards your children and stuff like that. Let me know.
Yeah, honestly, man, like from what I remember, I'm telling y'all, what you go through as a kid, you don't forget when you're grown. I'm 31 years old,
Facts.
and I remember I was like 5, 6, 7. But it's been mainly most of it has been like my mom. I was blessed to have 2 parents rolled up in one.
Right.
And I ain't gonna discredit him. Like he was there. You know what I mean? He had his moments where
Yeah.
And then me having my own kids, like my son.
Yeah.
I started to realize like, dang, that's probably what he was going through when I was small, and I didn't realize that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until now.
Yeah.
But then after a while, man, it's just like it gets discouraging. Like the inconsistency.
Yeah.
No matter how old you are, that affects you.
Right.
Like people can be like, nah, get over it, you good. But nah, like, especially when I be out, I see my boys, they out with they dads, they kicking it with they dads. I'm on social media, yeah, I'm about to go to a Sixers game with my dad.
Yeah.
Like that brings me, I'll be like, Dad.
Yeah.
So what I do, I order tickets, Jaden, let's go see wrestling. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So I learned from like stuff that he didn't do. I learned from that. Like I know what not to like. I don't want my son to feel like, or any of my kids to feel like
that same way.
Yeah.
So like, in a way, like it can be traumatic because like, speaking of like that question, if I had to answer it for myself, like some of the things that, like I, being with my dad, like interaction with my dad and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure like I don't want to bring that, like when I have children too. I mean, it was good. My dad was always there for me. I like learned how to appreciate exactly what he brought, to the table and stuff like that. But I want to be like, I want to be better, like as a father, like once I get there too. So like everything that I learned from him, I want to implement it into my family and integrate it into my children as well. So same question for you, James. Like how does like having your father in your home at that early age, like affect you being a father now?
I mean, it really affected me a lot. I mean, and my father, you know, I learned a lot from my dad.
Yeah.
I mean, and I wanted to kind of be like him. A lot of things that he did. I mean, because I had that privilege that I had that kind of dad. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people do.
Right.
Right. But
Right.
it really affected me to be the man that I am now. I could say for real, for real. It pushed me to be a better man, to be a better father, to be. I mean, until now, he's still teaching me. Like
Right.
I'm 36.
Yeah.
And my dad still's like, yo, James, what do you need, James? I'm like, wow, Dad, I'm grown. Like I don't need. I mean, I'm good, Dad, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a blessing, man.
yeah, it is a blessing. That's what I'm saying. Like, and you don't realize that a lot of time, right?
Right.
How much of a blessing you have until you see friends and you see other people, and you're like, oh wow, like I really have it good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he still want to hang out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I was just not to interrupt,
Yeah,
but
no.
when you said he asks you, you need anything?
exactly.
36.
Yep.
I'm 31. I don't think I heard that since I was like 15, 16.
See what I'm talking
Like,
about? I mean,
so it's
yo,
just like-
that's deep
yeah,
though.
yeah,
I mean,
man.
Yeah, you gotta like. I mean, it's basically like because you're saying what you have, he didn't really experience.
Exactly.
So now both of y'all could basically like go back and forth and be like, okay, so you had this, I didn't have it. Now, like how you said, you could like some of your friends could be like, oh, I'm going to the sister game with my dad and stuff like that, and like sometimes you envy that because that relationship
That's facts,
you
man.
never really had. So. Yeah, so I understand it 100%. So another question, like on the top of my head, I know that, like nowadays, man, like with social media, there's a lot of stuff that we see all on these Instagrams, Facebook, and YouTube and stuff like that. How do you, as a father, both of y'all, like try to keep y'all kids away from that stuff, bro? Because like. It must be hard, man. It's hard for me.
You want to go first?
Yeah. I had to check my son a couple times, man, because he thought I wasn't. He's 12, so you know, but you know I'm definitely soon about to start talking to him.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, you have to.
I
you
didn't
have
yet.
You
But
did,
it's coming.
Oh,
No, it's
yeah, you
coming, but-
have
to. What age you feel like is right
Huh?
to talk
Yeah.
to him?
I'm probably gonna when he about probably 13.
13?
He'll be 13 in June.
Okay, I feel like that's the right age.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
that
bro.
works.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
works.
yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, and then some more. You know, my daughter.
Oh yeah.
That's my baby. That's my TikTok queen. But TikTok is okay. It's cool with dancing, but there's other stuff that pop
That's
up on
going
that
on.
site, yo.
Yes, talk about
And then
it.
you got weirdo people that be liking their
Talking
videos
about
in
it.
different
Yeah,
countries.
right?
I
And
see
baby
what-
grown man's like, yo.
Listen, I'm like, yo, bro. I monitor that. Me and her mom monitor her close.
Facts.
For real. But yeah, man, what's up with you and your baby girl?
Oh man, I had that talk already, man. I do have a 15-year-old. I really had to sit down and
15?
talk. Yes.
Woo!
Well, in fact, she's 14. She's about to turn 15. Yeah.
that talk.
Yeah. So, her mom talked to her, but I spoke to her a couple times and stuff like that. And being a teenager, man, she, you know, I'm proud of her. Because she don't 100% follow her friends, but at the same time, she want to be part of that crew. Right. I mean, not to be whack in high school and the pre-pressure. You know what I mean? And that's real and stuff like that. Now, you know, she was wearing that. What's that thing called? Crop top.
Yeah.
I had to talk to her. I'm like, nah, baby girl, you can't. You know what I mean? And she was mad, but I'm like, and I had to explain to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let her know.
And you know, my little ones, man, always on that internet, always just.
Yeah.
YouTube and stuff like that. So, my 8-year-old, you know, same age as your daughter, Mora. So, what I'm starting doing now is like give her books and stuff like that, and even give her prize. I mean, because sometimes they're kids, right? So they're gonna be like, well, I don't want to read all the time, but if there's a prize at the end, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you $1 in every joint you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that pushes so much. She be like, Dad, when's the next book? Da, 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 da. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other ones. It's 6 and 5. Yeah, 6 and 5. So they don't know how to read 100% yet. So that's the same thing. They can't wait. I'm like, yeah, just do your ABC and stuff like that. So I kind of stay away from that media and the video and all that, man.
Yeah. I mean, like I stated, man, like it's the same thing like with my little sister too. Cause my little sister's 6 years old. So, man, like like my parents are older, so she's the youngest out of all of us. So they spoil her. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
That's
like,
how it always is.
and then I just gotta go there and like undo some of the stuff because like I be seeing like, bro, she be watching stuff on YouTube and like the twerking. I'm like,
yes,
bro,
bro.
like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like,
yeah.
come on, yo, like
It's crazy.
So it's bro,
Yeah.
and like it's crazy, like the fact that. It's so much harder now. Like, I appreciate our generation. Like, us growing up, we was outside. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we was doing stuff.
Facts.
Like, we wasn't so much stuck on social media and stuff like that. We was outside in the summertime on a block, riding bikes, popping willies and stuff like that. But
Freeze
now,
tag.
Yeah.
now it's crazy. Like, all the kids are, like, inside. Like, they on IG. They
Bro.
on... You know what I'm saying? So,
Outside,
like,
it doesn't exist anymore.
Nah, it really doesn't. So, like, I appreciate that era of us, like, experiencing all that. And then we just got to try to take that and try to... I feel like it's harder now, man.
No, it is, man. Social media don't make it easy at all, man.
Nah,
Like,
and then especially, like, with, you know, like, the whole... This generation, like, with the whole LGBTQ, all that stuff, all that confusion and stuff, like... Now you just gotta sit your child down and explain to them this because like it's so much confusion.
Yeah, Disney.
Oh yeah,
like, it's all up-
Yeah.
And they watch that stuff.
And
you feel
and
me?
wasn't the character black?
Which
Oh,
one? Which one is that?
Which one?
I forget, but
It's a show, right?
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. So my question for you two fathers is like, me not being a father yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are some advice y'all could give me, like, going forward that I could apply, like, you know, towards my children once I get them and even towards, like, you know, like now towards my sister? What's some advice I could get from you, bro? Let me know.
Well, honestly, bro,
Uh-huh.
About it.
What?
you already are on the right step because
Facts.
you got married and you ain't had no kids, and this is about to be the first person that you have kids
Right.
with, and the last.
Right. The first and last.
Yes. We
Say it.
got baby mamas.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. That could be handy.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real.
Nah, that's what
That's
it.
a headache.
Yes.
You dodge that
Right.
alone, you're
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
Okay, good.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Talk about it.
All right.
But
Talk
other than that, though, as far as like the kids, though, you know, just be prepared to not get no for good sleep for the first.
Oh, yeah. I hear about
yeah.
that.
For the first what, 10 months, 9 months,
Ooh.
so they learn how to sleep through the night.
Yep.
Make that bottle every hour.
Sheesh.
They poop every hour.
Right. You
Gotta
gotta
clean
clean
that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a beautiful thing, man.
It is.
I love it, man. I do, especially all my kids, but my girls, like, they treat me different because I'm
Facts.
daddy's.
Right.
You know, daddy's, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like brings joy to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What advice you got for them?
Advice I'll have: be there for your kids, man.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, and everything they need, no matter how small they are, because sometimes we ignore if they're feeling some type of way. You be like, well, you just a kid, go sit down.
Right.
You know what I mean, they're feeling some type of way because of a reason. You know what I mean? So as a father, I feel like, all right, my daughter's mad. Let me talk to her. It's not like we spank you and just go sit down and this is that. You know what I mean? And love on them, man. Love on them, and that's what kids want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That love, they definitely 100% leave
Consistent
it.
love.
Yes, man, and they see it.
Consistent
Yeah.
love.
They see it. They could feel it and stuff like that, man. And you know,
Okay.
everything else will just come.
When it comes to discipline,
Comes naturally.
Yeah.
I'm about to ask you about that beating.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Like some parents, like they're like, that's my baby, you know. When it comes to discipline, y'all lay that belt down. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to. The Bible
Listen.
says, "You spare the rod, you spoil the child." So you
Amen.
have to. Yeah. Like, how does discipline work for y'all? Like,
ahead, man.
Listen, what gets me is the lying.
oh, okay.
When I know you're lying,
Yes.
yeah.
and I give them a
Yes.
chance.
And they
Yes.
still lie.
Still, no, my daughter, my 5-year-old, my 5-year-old would be the one to be like, all right, Dad, yeah, I did, I took the clay though.
Yeah.
Like just little stuff, like it's
Yeah.
just the lying for me, and then I don't really they pretty good in school, so it's not like I don't feel embarrassed
Right,
like
right.
in school or anything, but it's basically lying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that triggers me.
Okay.
I don't mean that you're going to get your butt whooped every time you
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah,
But it
yeah,
depends on what's going,
What it
like
is.
what it
Exactly,
is.
exactly,
Like,
exactly.
So it just depends on what happens for me to actually
Yeah, take that bet out.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
To me, I barely beat my kids. My rules is if I told you once, I mean, now if I didn't tell you nothing and you know it's wrong, but I didn't talk to you about it,
right.
I will not spank you, nothing like that.
Okay.
And this is why I always talk to my kids about everything. You know what I mean? Because when I was growing up, my parents, they're great parents, but the thing they failed to do is like to teach me. You know what I mean? Like I think the last episode of whatever episode, like I had sex young.
Yeah.
But they beat me after I got caught, but you didn't teach me about it.
Right.
Right? I mean?
Right.
So my thing is I'm not gonna beat you if I didn't teach you about it.
Right.
And stuff like that. And the lying. Yes. That's big on me. That's big. That's big.
They lie about that. They can lie about anything.
Yes, and that's one thing I'm big on too, man. Like I know you lying, I'll give you the opportunity not to lie. You know what I mean? And I find out you lying, you're gonna get that belt.
Right.
And this is, you know what I mean? This is the punishment you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Yo, you know it's crazy because like I've been doing it for a couple of months now. 'Cause my little sister, like she goes to school and sometimes she misbehaves and they write a report like that's what she did, disrupting students and stuff like that. So my dad's soft. He's soft on her.
Right now, right?
Yeah, he don't do that beating. So I gotta take it upon myself. You know what I'm saying? So when she gets home, I pull up by the house. Like, let me see your report for today. Oh, you did this, that. All right, I'm going to give you till Friday. If you completely mess up, like, each and every day, then I'm going to have to come over there and beat you. Yep. And I do it. Like, I have to do it. But now, like, it's helping her, like, you know, okay, I'm going to school. Like, I'm not trying to disrupt the teacher or, like, other students. They're here to learn as well. So I got to be on my P's and Q's, and I got to behave myself properly. Because I don't want her to be like the troublemaker in school. You understand?
Of course.
So like I'm learning how to discipline her that way, and then it's helping too. So like she's more attentive, she's more like focused and stuff like that. So I think it's good like to discipline your kid. But if you don't discipline them, that's when like they could just go and do whatever, then people are like, yo, like what kind of home do you come from? You have no home training.
That's true though.
Like that. So I think it's really important to do that. Well, let me see how many minutes we got. Okay, we almost there. But we're having a great conversation right now.
Facts.
Guys, please let us know in the comment section if y'all rocking out with this conversation because we need to address stuff like this fatherhood and you know everything that it comes with. So another question that I have for you guys right now, like that has to go along with this conversation or so. Like what are some of the steps that y'all plan to take like in the future when it comes to either, you know, your children or like with you, Devin, like your father personally, like what are some things that you might want to work towards better in that relationship that y'all got from this time forward?
Relationship with
like either your dad or like you and your kids yourself. Like what are some of the things you could like do? Like you think you'd be able to do to better that?
Oh, to be better?
Yeah, to be better.
Like, I definitely need to work less and be with them more.
Right.
I find myself working more and being with my kids less. To the point where it's times like I work so much, I come home after like a few days. It feels like after a few days I do overnight, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like stuff just feel out of order when I get home. You know what I'm saying? Like kids go I'm 12 o'clock at night. Kids up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, where they do that at? Because my kids know it. I'm home.
Yeah.
You go in bed by 9.
Right.
But, you know, they know that, you know, the mom can be distracted with the baby and she got other things. So the kids be like, oh, mommy not paying attention.
Right.
So, and then, yeah, as far as like my dad personally, man, honestly, man, I haven't spoken to him in a few years.
Ooh.
And, yeah, he knows why. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
God knows why, and you know it says honor your mother and thy father, but you know I honor my mother 100%, and I honor my father, and I wish him, I love him, but things happen.
Some stuff,
yeah. So you know,
I feel you. Yeah, what about you, James? Like same question to you.
As my father wise, I mean he's getting older. I mean, but maybe I don't know. Like take him out instead of him taking me out. You know, I don't even know if he do like basketball. Maybe take him to like a basketball game or something like that. And you know, even my mother buying her flowers and stuff like that. But and to me, to be there for my kids and go out with them even a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And stuff like that. I do go out with them a lot, restaurants and stuff like that. But you know, I want to do more. I want to be there for them more and stuff like that. So, you know,
yeah, that works. Man. I like when it comes like to the father thing too. Like, it's one thing that I have to implement too, because I have my dad in my life, and like we barely spend time together. And that's not right. And my wife tells me like, yo, like sometimes call him up, like, yo, let's go. You know, go get something to eat, or let's do this and do that. So I think like that's a good thing to do, like just to spend that time with that person now, because like I think we had an episode where we were speaking like it's good to spend time with people now.
That's true.
Because like you don't want something to happen later on and you be like,
dang, only I could have.
Yeah, if I should, you know what I'm saying? So that's corny. So like I think taking away from this conversation that we had and what we talk about, like, you know, just implementing that, like, yo, Pops, you off today? All right. Let's take an hour. Let's do something real quick. Yeah. You know, just to build up like some memories and stuff like that.
No, that's facts.
You don't have that for everything.
Well, honestly, I can say, God bless me with my grandpa, which is my mom's dad. He's still alive. He just turned 70.
Oh, wow.
December 4th.
That's what's up. That's a blessing.
Yeah. So he taught me how to. I learned how to rake the leaves, cut the grass. Yeah. He taught me how to change my tire, change my oil. He taught me how to do so many things that I carry with me till this day that I take that it get me by. That a man should teach their sons. But I'm his grandson, but he taught me young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know, God does fill in the you know, he always fills it in. Yeah. He's always on time and always aligns right.
Exactly.
You know, so.
Yeah. Even with that though, you know what I mean, like spend time with him and take him out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and I should. Yeah, I should.
For real.
Because he always makes sure I'm in church, and he always makes sure
that's what
he
always talks about.
Yeah, he always talks about God to me, and he has a lot to do with me. You know, like even like going further to that direction, and little does he even know.
Right.
You know
that's facts though.
Yeah. So
that's lit, man.
Yo,
hey man, we enjoyed the conversation today, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We had a boy Devin here.
Yes, sir.
The rival. It's me, DNG. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I see y'all watching. Y'all don't be subscribing. All right, I'm saying subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Comment in the comment section. Hey, let's grow this conversation. We'll definitely see you on the next one, man.
Next time. Thank y'all for having me.